Hello everybody, I'm the Modern Chew and welcome to Let's Play FTL Advanced Edition, Part 6, I think it's Part 6. I'm going to be away for Easter this weekend, so tomorrow, which should be Friday when this comes out, I'm going to release like two or three videos for you guys to hold yourselves over the long weekend. And I'll return on Tuesday with new videos, of course. So you guys are going to have to discipline yourselves to split up the videos and have one a day, because that's what I've been doing, and I think that's a good way of watching my videos. Now, for today's episode, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to try to go for another sea cruiser. So I'm actually going to go ahead and go with the Kestral Type B. Try to get the classic Kestral cruiser finished and get the Type C. Let's see, what do we want to call it? What are we going to call it? We're going to go ahead and call it the Orangutan. Yep. I mean, you can guess whatever you want for why I would call it that, but here's our crew. We have 2 humans, and Will, I'm fine. He's going to he's going to be the captain. And what do we have here? We have James, who is going to be on engines. Actually, James is not going to be on engines, but Emma is going to be on engines, because Emma is a Zoltan. And Nikmi is going to be our boss-ass mantis, just killing everything else in this ship. Gonna go ahead and go on normal. This ship starts with 4 basic lasers, which is a very good layout. Kestral has basically the best layouts in the game. Haven't looked at C though, so I'm not positive. But the 4 basic lasers can get you pretty far in the game by itself. You don't need, it's like there's no like press for. Okay, they're mind controlling us. There's no press for. There's no press to get another weapon really early on in the game. There's a fire, I think, in there. Yeah, so because these shields weapons can go, they can destroy many laser shields really easily. If you're new to this channel, welcome. I hope you have a fun time watching me play some FTL. Been having some decent runs, but as of late, actually, that's a lie. I've been having terrible runs, but hey, we're bouncing back. Kestral's always a nice and easy cruiser. And we're going to try to get some more ships, hopefully. Should probably put auto fire on, actually. That would probably be a good idea, huh? Oh, they ironed our shields, and we're taking 2 hull damage to do that. Not the best. Also, I have to get my crew figured out here. And let's go ahead and take out, put 2 on shields and then 1 on weapons. And okay, we missed both the shields, but we will go ahead and put. We did get their weapons down, so we shouldn't take any damage, really, unless an asteroid and their beam goes off. At a bad timing for us, but I don't expect that to happen. Let's go ahead and get our crew healed. And I also didn't sort them out, so let's go ahead and send them to the medbay. Are you hurt, Nikmi? No. Good. Alright, so Emma's going to be our engines dude. Will be our pilot. And James is going to be he'll be our shield operator, and Nikmi will be our engines operator. Let's go ahead and get that all saved. Depower the medbay, don't need that on all the time. And let's get going. Pirate. Okay, this is, I mean, 2 heavy lasers, they can do some pretty nasty damage if they manage to hit the right systems, but if we can hit before then we, they shoot at the same time it does. Oh, but they missed one, thankfully. We also missed some, but we managed to get one of those lasers down, so it should be simple enough. We got their weapons fully down, so let's focus on their shields and their piloting so they can't dodge, and we can do more damage per volley, preventing their shields. They're not giving us enough, so I'm going to go ahead and continue to attack. We should be able to kill them off in the next volley, especially since they have no protection. No evade, no protection, so there we go. Killed them off pretty easily, and this run is going pretty decently. One thing I've learned from the past few runs is that I have to plan out my jumping a bit more. They want us to help they want us to help war camp somewhere over there. Oh, it's right nearby. But something I've learned from the past few runs is that I should always plan out my jumps before I do them, because fighting rebel ships in rebel territory in this game is awful. It's absolutely horrid because of the new ABS system, or artillery barrage system, I think it's called. And that thing can wreck you, especially I've gotten very unlucky with clone bays, actually. Very unlucky with clone bays in those situations, because I would like lose all of my crew or something, and then the ABS would hit my clone bay while they were cloning, and it does like 2 or 3 damage, which is ridiculous, mind you, and I lost all my crew. Let's go ahead and take the fuel, because we do not need missiles immediately. So let's go ahead and, I mean, there should be a shop nearby, so I'm going to go look around for the shop. Let's go browse for a shop, if you will. I'm going to go ahead and take out the weapons first, because that's really what can do damage. So they will be able to do some damage. Let's see what they do. Only one systemless room, so not the biggest deal. Next, let's go for both the shields and the... Actually, yeah. Oh, I took down the bot. Or the drone, whatever you want to call it. So that's not that big a deal. And we also damaged this, so it might not come up next or soon. We did some damage to piloting and shield, so they shouldn't do that much. This volley should hit if we hit our first shot, yeah. Got the kill volley, awesome, and we got some decent rewards there. Let's go ahead and look for the shop. Where are you, shop? Tempted to just upgrade weapons pretty quickly, because I mean not weapons, engines pretty quickly, because that's always good. There's a distress beacon. I guess we're not getting a shop. It's not the biggest deal. I can always go ahead and get some shields and engines, and here's some intruders. Not that bad. Let's hope they go to the oxygen room, which, to encourage them to not go there, I'm going to go ahead and open all the oxygen and stuff in there. And we'll see how it goes. Let's go ahead and power on the med bay. Are they gonna damage the oxygen? Okay, let's open up everything. We're gonna have to fix the oxygen room relatively quickly, except it shouldn't be that big of an issue because the med bay is right near the oxygen room, and it's a 4-space oxygen room, which you don't find that often. And it's a 4-space oxygen room. Oh, okay, my Zoltan is getting hurt, so let's go ahead and put him in there. Anyways, it's a 4-space oxygen room, which is not that rare, so we should be able to repair it pretty quickly. It was pretty dangerous to empty out all of the oxygen in the ship before, when my oxygen bay was damaged and all, but we managed. Let's go ahead and get the med bay on, heal up everyone quickly, and then if there's not a shop nearby, I'm gonna just go ahead, probably upgrade another layer of shields, yeah. And let's go ahead, get Will, James, Emma, Nick, me back to their respective places on the orangutan. And here's another distress call. So I'm gonna go ahead, upgrade shields, and there we go. So we got another layer of shields, so that should protect us pretty well for the next couple sectors at least. We can send crew to help. I'm not going to do that. The giant alien spiders suck ass. It seems like a really low chance of actually not losing a crew member there. Here they have flak, so that's kind of scary, but it does take a little while to charge up. So I'm going to go ahead and send all of my basic lasers at the weapon. Hopefully we can get that down. Actually, it doesn't take that long of time to charge up. Thankfully, we didn't take any damage from that. We got all their weapons down, so I'm going to go ahead and take their shields down all the way. And next, I'll just go for oxygen piloting system. Make things pretty easy. Can't dodge, they also can't get away. They're giving us some decent fuel. Not that much scrap. I'm gonna ask for a bit more. And by asking, I mean killing them and seeing what they have. This should be able to kill them. No evade. Simple. Let's see what we get. We got more scrap, which did equate to more fuel in the end, so I'm happy about that. Not that much, of course. They have a missile, so let's hope we can dodge this missile. We have to go for the weapons. Hopefully we can get that Artemis/Leto down. I think it's an Artemis though, because it attacked at the same time. We did dodge it, so we got lucky with our 20% evade. We did dodge that. Let's go ahead and go for shields next, and then I'm gonna probably want to go to drones and piloting, because I'm suspecting that they might have a system repair drone on the ship. Nah, I want fuel. I don't really want missiles. So we got the fuel. Obviously didn't get that much extra scrap or anything, but the fuel is always nice. I always like not to have to depend on buying fuel. Let's see, I can sell... Yeah, but I might want to get hacking soon, to be honest. I'm actually going to go ahead and sell the drone parts. I can make... Oh, there's the like one store in the whole place. 2 Uncharted Nebulas, whatever. I might want to go ahead and upgrade sensors, because there's a lot of encounters where sensors will help you find ships to fight. If you don't have good enough sensors, I mean, then you will not find them. They cannot do that much damage to us with their weapons, so I'm going to go ahead and go for the teleporters. Where'd they teleport on? Let's go ahead and air out some things to help keep control of the situation. Where are they? They're in oxygen. They should be getting out of there soon enough. Let's go ahead and send our troops to the med bay, which they don't need to be. I'm going to go ahead and keep my Zoltan in there. And so we got the teleporter and the cloaking bay down, which is important. And next, let's go for piloting and shields. Don't actually need to have engines as long as my shields are up. And we should be fine with this now. Let's go ahead and go for the extra systems, engines, to keep that, to keep their evade even longer down. And it doesn't really matter because we killed them. Decent stuff from that fight. Let's hope we can find a shop in this next jump. Maybe it's in one of the adjacent beacons. I think there's a pretty good chance. Let's go ahead and kill this guy who has 1 missile. We'll see how well he does, and they probably have a decent crew because to make up for the lack of shields and missiles and whatnot. Where are they? Let's go ahead and air out everything. Send my crew back. Okay, they're actually going back, so I'm going to go ahead and open this now. I mean, close it, keep them safe. Let's see, are they going to the med bay? Where are they? They're in the weapons. Oh, I have to air that out too. Let's go ahead and air that out quickly. We got the weapons down. Let's go ahead and take out the teleporter. So they can't teleport back. We should... no, looks like they're dying. Okay, well they can't come back on. We should be able to kill them the next volley if we hit with one of these. Well, if we hit with the first thing, we do not miss any of them, and there they are dead. We got a Hermes missile. That's an excellent missile. Definitely consider using that, because I have a problem of not wanting to use missiles that much. And here's a store. I feel pretty confident, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump some more, and maybe we can get a nice loot from the store. Probably should heal up. Probably should heal up Will really quickly. So let's go ahead and heal him up. There we go. Get him up there. He's... want to keep him at... Will wants to stay at high health, especially because he's all alone in that pilot, in the helm, so he's pretty prone to attack from intruders and whatnot. Let's attack the ship. Don't want to purchase an unknown weapon. Could be crap. And let's work on the shields. They can't do that much damage to us with the ion stunner and the beam configuration they have going on. Actually, I don't think it's possible to get through 2 shields with that. So I'll just focus on the shields and helm. And we got that down. They have a lot of shields. And I'll go for engines as well to keep that evade and FTL from charging. It is still charging though. So I'll just go for oxygen for lulz. Actually, they switched. Okay, well, it doesn't really matter. Not that much strategizing when you're about to kill him in the next volley, right? Let's go to the store, see what there is to get. Okay, so there's 2 pages. Nice. Hull missile. What do we have? We have a Hermes missile. The hull missile, it looks like they might have actually tweaked it, made the power less. I thought it was 3 in vanilla. Let's see. Hermes requires 3. It does 3 damage. This does 2 normal damage, but of course it can get nice kill shots. This takes less to charge. If I'm going to keep a missile, I'll get the hull missile, but I don't think I'm going to do that because the hull smasher laser is excellent. In repair burst. Oh, that's really cool. That's very interesting. Can you fire this upon yourself? I think it can. And what is there? Repair arm, that's not good. Long range scanners is okay. But not that great. Is there a store nearby? Let's see. I'll go ahead and get the hull smasher laser, of course. And I'll probably sell a basic laser for that. I need 2 more bars of weapons, so I'm going to go ahead and sell the Hermes missile. And let's go see if we can upgrade this. We need a bit more. So I will... How much does this take to charge up? It takes 5 more seconds. I'm not gonna work. Yeah, I'll just upgrade it once. There's no harm in not upgrading it because I'm just gonna fix the rest of my ship. Nothing else to do really. Yeah, don't really want crew. I have plenty of crew on this ship already. Will become an issue later. And let's go ahead and just upgrade a power bar. So I will alternate between using the hull laser and the 2 basic lasers and the 3 basic lasers alone, because they have different uses since they have different timings. So the basic lasers, I believe, can be more useful in some situations, but if they have like a lot of shields or something, then I would go ahead and... So the oxygen drained out really quickly. Let's go ahead and keep the medbay on. We don't want that to go down. And I don't think there's anyone else in here, so I can go ahead and close all the doors. Getting free combat experience here, so it's always good. Go ahead and get Emma really quickly healed. And there we go. Should be fine to go throughout the ship now. And let's get going. So this run is starting off really nicely. Until we find this ion storm, it could ruin everything, but it's not the biggest of deals. They also, they have hacking, so... We don't want our oxygen to go down. And there's really no point in having evade, so I'm going to go ahead and send my Zoltan to the oxygen room to keep that powered, because it is very low. And I'm going to go ahead and charge up the rest of my ship. Depends on what they use their hacking on. I'm actually going to go for that first because I don't... That can prove to be a problem for us. So let's hope we get it down, and we get it super down. I'm not sure if... I think if you do a hull breach on... Oh, that was badly timed. I think if you do a hull breach in an automated drone, I don't think they can repair hull breaches. I'm pretty sure that that's at least how it was in FTL Vanilla. They might have changed that, but since I'm pretty sure there's a hull breach in the hacking, I don't think the hacking would ever have fully been repaired. Okay, let's jump around a bit more. Probably should upgrade engines soon, so I will go ahead and do that. Let's attack the pirate. And let's power up everything. Can power up a third laser, third weapon. And there's no reason to have my basic lasers fire quickly because all of these weapons fire at the same time, and I'm not that worried about them since they can't get through 2 laser shields. So let's go ahead and take out their teleporting. And that is super down. Probably could have went for shields or something. But whatever. Let's go for shields actually now. Let's hope we get it. Do we get it? They're trying to get away, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and take out their helm. Hopefully I hit 2 of those. Okay, the helm's really far down, and we should be able to kill them in the next volley. There we go. Let's go ahead and get some people repaired here, or healed. And the pike beam, excellent. That is a nice drop. Used the pike beam in the Zoltan Cruiser Type B, and boy did I have a fun run with that. So I'm definitely gonna make use of that pike beam. Beam weapons are a bit more, they've basically all been buffed for a couple of reasons. Some of them just have their range increased. Like the pipe beam, the amount of rooms they can hit is greater than it used to be. And second reason for why is that shields have basically been nerfed. There's so many ways to get around shields in FTL Advanced Edition, from hacking and ion drones and all of the new weapons which specialize, it seems, to get rid of shields. So I'm definitely going to make use of that pike beam. Let's see, where are they? They're in the med bay, so this should be simple enough. Let's send a couple guys there to take care of that. Actually, I don't even need to do that. Let's go ahead, wait for everything to be together. And I'm going to go ahead and take out the teleporting, because I don't like a cheeky man who comes by and teleports out, heals up, and is fine afterwards. So this slug is going to die by me, that's for sure. Now let's go for shields next. Okay, and they're not giving us enough, so I'm going to go ahead, go for helm because they're trying to escape, and then I'll just go for engine so they really can't escape, although we should kill them now. And we're getting a lot of free drops, so I'm very grateful for that. I'm probably going to end up selling a lot of them. And we have a lot more jumps to make, so I'm going to go ahead and explore some more before we get to the exit. Nothing here, that's nice. I'm going to go ahead and go up here, skip that beacon, because I don't, I think there might be some better beacons later. And I can actually depower the hull laser for the pike beam, because this ship has no shields. So therefore we can actually damage the crap out of them. Actually don't even need to go for weapons. Am I like on easy or something? I'm pretty sure I'm on normal. Does it say so? It says normal. This is a really good loadout for a ship, and we got pretty good first sector as well, so also been finding very nice drops. So I guess that's to account for why we're having such smooth sailing. Okay, they're insulting us. I'm not going to stand for that. We're in an ion storm, though, so this could be a bit problematic. And they have decent weapons as well. I'm going to go ahead and use the pike beam and basic laser, though, because all their rooms are pretty close together, so we should be able to do some good damage against that. And it doesn't look they should be able to damage us too badly. And yeah, they went for a med bay. So let's go ahead. Hopefully we do hit. So let's go ahead and pike beam. What do we want to pike beam? Yeah, I want to pike beam the shields and the weapons, so did good damage there, but we didn't get rid of everything. Let's go ahead and put James to repair the medbay, actually. Oh, I have this on fire, that's not good. Let's get repairs on the medbay because the shield isn't that important, actually. And we can continue to... Looks like they have an NG on board, which can be a bit problematic. Okay, so... Okay, they're doing a bit annoying amount of damage, but we can go ahead and air out the fire, which seems to be in our ship. Which is a bit dangerous, so I'm going to go ahead and fix the oxygen. And let's see if we can take out this ship before they fire their volley. There we go, excellent. I think the fire's gone by now. And we got some pretty good drop from there. Is there another fire? Let's listen. No, there isn't. Okay, so excellent. Let's go ahead, send everyone back. And we have a couple more beacons to explore before we get to the next sector. Might want to upgrade weapons, so I'm going to save up for that. I think we can jump to these last 3 beacons without a threat from the rebels. Actually, let's see one. I think I can make it. I'm not really sure if my perspective's a bit off because of that ship floating around, but yeah, I think I can make it. Hopefully I do. I know these types of things are what... Oh, I didn't mean to stay hidden, silly me. Could have easily taken them. Okay, well, we're not having to fight the rebel ship, so... Or the rebel fleet or whatever, so I'm not that worried. Didn't get many things from those last few jumps, but that's alright. I'm gonna go ahead and go to NG so we can have more options later. And I don't really like missiles, so... Rock cruisers tend to have... rock sectors tend to have ships with more missiles, it seems. Let's go ahead and use the beam weapon to carefully cut out the ship. We do, and that's a nice amount of stuff we got. We can actually upgrade weapons, which I'm going to go ahead and do after this battle. Oh, they're asking for fuel. I'll go ahead and get to them, see what we get. And we get a lot of scrap, so we can go ahead and buy that fuel back at the store guilt-free, because we do get a net positive. And I'm going to go ahead and upgrade weapons. I can actually work on doing that again pretty soon. But instead, I'm going to go ahead and, let's see, get another power. So we can get a pike beam, basic laser, and our hull laser up all at the same time. So we can have some pretty deadly volleys. And again, we're looking pretty good. So let's go ahead, wait for everything to come up together. Okay, so let's see if this flak does any damage. Hopefully it doesn't. They have 2 layers of shields, so I'm going to have to use the hull laser in conjunction before using the pipe beam. Okay, we do get everything down. Do not get to do any hull damage, but we did get their shields down, so that's what's important, really. And I'm just going to go for the hull. Get a quick kill. I won't be able to kill them unless I can get 5 rooms, which I think it is possible. I'm not exactly sure. I think here we have 5 rooms. Yeah, there we go. So we should be able to kill them. There we go. We're not going to accept that. You guys are going to die. Excellent. Oxygen seems to finally be getting restored among our ship. Gonna make a few more jumps before I get to the store. And see if we can get maybe... Oh, and let's go ahead and buy our cheap fuel. So I'm glad we gave that fuel away and then came back to buy more fuel. So basically got some free fuel. Let's see. Do we want to hire a crew member? Mikhail's pretty cheap. That's a thing. Although I'm very fond of not getting free crew members. So I'm going to go ahead, go to the store. Save up our money for another day. They have 2 shields, so I'm going to go ahead and use our current setup. And hopefully we can hit with everything. They shouldn't do that much damage if we dodge one of these bullets. Okay, we did get their shields down, but I am going to have to go for piloting instead of weapons and delay their FTL. They damaged one of their shields, which can be a bit problematic. Let's go for that. Okay, we got their weapons down. Can we... I might have been a bit too quick with the pipe beam. Yeah, that's alright. They're still not running away, so there's not that much of a rush. Let's actually go ahead and get James healed because they can't attack us really. And let's go ahead. Use those in conjunction, get the helm down, and this should kill them. Excellent. Let's go ahead and send everyone back. Got some decent scrap from there, so let's go ahead, check out the store, see if we can get some good systems or anything. And it'd also be great if we found a burst laser Mark II. Let's see. Nope. Drone control, though, something I might want. Drone recovery arm and drone control can work beautifully together, but I don't think I have enough for that. Let's go ahead and sell the basic laser first. If I get drone control, I might want the beam. Let's see what this comes out. Not sure. Not sure. Yeah, I'm not going to bother getting drone control. Kind of wish I had like a teleporter. That would be nice to get because teleporter seems very vital for the final boss. But instead, is there another shop? Nah. I think I might just go ahead, sell the beam drone, and upgrade weapons. Seems good to me. Probably should buy some fuel too. So let's see. How much fuel can I get? I can get a bit. Hold on. I gotta look at something for more than 2 seconds. Let's go ahead. Upgrade weapons. I won't be able to use them all yet because I don't seem to have that much power. And let's go ahead. Get some fuel. How much does it cost? Yeah, I'll repair everything too. So if I do power off the engines, I can go ahead and use all of our weapons, which I might want to do for some of these next battles. Although having the evade will be useful for the missile, and of course these asteroids in the asteroid field. I'm gonna not even bother fighting them in the med bay because I should be able to take them. Let's hope we dodge this. Hopefully it doesn't go to. It goes to engines, which is not the best thing, but we can send what seems to be a death volley. I'm gonna go ahead and take out their. I'm gonna take out their weapons, and we can hit 5 rooms, all of the good rooms too. So that's good. Their missile is down, which is very important, and I'm gonna go ahead and spend this time of bliss without able to take damage on healing my crew up, so we don't have to spend time doing that later. And here we go. We actually we missed a lot there, so the shields are back up. That's alright, their missile isn't up, so they can't actually do any damage. I'm not that scared, although I almost could have taken damage because my second layer shield was stupidly not on, but this should kill them right here. They're not giving me enough. I'm going to pike beam to their death, and we didn't get the fuel, so that's less than ideal. But I think we got a net gain in terms of missiles, so I might want to get a missile weapon because we have been accumulating a lot of it. I could have actually gone ahead and upgraded our systems for weaponry, upgraded our power actually, so we can get all of our weapons up. Fire all the systems at once, and that's not the biggest deal. Let's see. Bomb thankfully didn't go against weapons. Let's go ahead and attack their vital systems. Not exactly vital systems, but I consider them vital because they're vital for a ship to remain successful in their journey. Let's go ahead and do some hull damage, and we kill them. Hull Laser Mark II is an excellent laser. Yeah, let's go ahead and give him scrap. They gave us a boarding drone, which I'm pretty sure we can sell for more. Like, only like 5 more, I think, at a shop. But hey, it's an investment, although a small one. Let's see what happened to a single damage. The flurry of comm signals and damage. It's hard to determine what occurred. The vessel appears to be NG. They look locked together by the impact and can't free themselves. Let's attempt to help the ships out by prying them apart. Oh, it seems to be a trap. Or maybe they just identified us as a hostile, which is not the best thing because they have a defense drone Mark II. They can't do any damage except for the small bomb, but this can be either a very long fight, or I might just jump out of here because it'll be almost impossible. So let's make it a priority. Oh, that was badly timed. Let's make it a priority to get the drones and shields, which we did. The defense drone is up still, but now we only need to have one of our lasers hit for our pike beam to do damage. And shouldn't be that bad from now on. Let's go ahead. Attack the same, because weapons aren't that important, and they actually went down pretty quickly. Nice. Expected more. Let's see. Apparently you interrupt the equivalent of a consolidation of 2 ships that were using each other's parts to construct a new vessel. The entry were not truly hostile. Their targeting computers had not finished adjusting. There's nothing to be done about it now. You leave the remains for the surviving ship. You didn't get anything there. That was not the easiest fight, but whatever. At least we didn't take hull damage. Let's go ahead and listen to their offer. Let's go agree to rescue the store in the next sector. I generally like to take those missions because they're not the hardest, and it gives you some sort of objective in some direction for the next sector. Let's go ahead and attack the automated ship. This should be extremely easy. I'm actually going to go ahead and use my basic laser because it'll just go by quicker. Go for cloaking and helm. They did manage to give us some damage, which is a bit annoying, but we should be able to take them out soon. Now they can't dodge, and their cloaking is drastically down, and by drastically I mean completely, so this should go by pretty quickly. Probably with this next basic laser shot, and there they go. Let's see. We got a lot of fuel and scrap, so I'm very happy about that. Let's go ahead and go to the Zoltan homeworld, see what we can get there. I'm not that scared of them because we have a very good weapons loadout. Let's go ahead and... it's going to be annoying getting to the quest. And let's see. Gonna go ahead and get that extra power so we can get our weapons completely on. Then I'm gonna work on saving up and getting a new system. Probably cloaking or teleporting in some crew, because we're doing well in terms of weapons. Okay, let's see where they go to. Surveillance. I'll go ahead and take them in the weapon system. Yeah, I'll take them in the weapon system with everybody. Actually, I don't want to. Okay, where are they going? Okay, so they're being persistent. It's going to be obnoxious. And let's go wreck their shit. Okay, so we just did a devastating amount of damage. And now they're finally going for the weapons. I'm going to go ahead and attack them with our superior fighting crew. See if this flak does any damage. It might. I know it's a pretty intense weapons. Did we take out their shields? We did. They only they only hit one thing, so I'm not that worried. I'm going to go ahead and pike beam and hull laser them to death. Excellent. And we got our hull repaired, so that's nice. And there's a shop. Let's see what there is. Halberd beam. That's good. And a scrap recovery arm. I might just get that, even though they don't have the teleporting, which I wanted. Oh, we actually got a net of 10 off of that boarding drone, so I'm happy about that. I'm happy with the pike beam. The halberd beam is pretty nice, though. Although, the extra power might not be ideal. In case I might find a 3-power weapon or something. So I'm going to keep the basic lasers. Let's see. Comparing the hull laser Mark 1 with the basic laser, with the 2 basic lasers, the advantage of the basic lasers is that they take less time to fire their volley. It's 4 seconds, which can be useful once they get all their shields down. But the disadvantage is that they take up 2 weapon slots, and they don't do as much damage if I want to go against hull. Of course, the disadvantage here is obviously by paying the initial price. Can I get this and the scrap recovery arm if I sell the 2 basic lasers? I can. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and buy the hull laser, sell the 2 basic lasers. So we have an excellent loadout. Mind you guys. Excellent, excellent. And I'm going to go ahead and get the scrap recovery arm. Always a good thing to get. And we should be set for later. Let's figure out my hockey situation here. I'm completely ballsing it up. We're pretty set for many things. Okay, so we didn't actually, nothing happened there. Thankfully we can jump diagonally so we don't have to fight a rebel ship, because that can obviously screw us over. And for that last bar and slot of weapons, I might bother getting a missile weapon that's 1 or a bomb weapon that's 1 power. I think that would work very well with our ship, because it's always... This ship has 3 freaking missiles. Holy crap, let's see what it hits. Okay, nothing that important except our evade. That is actually kind of important, so we're gonna have to take this out hopefully soon. Okay, let's go for weapons and shields. Okay, so we got all of their missiles down, thankfully, but they did some massive damage there. But we should be able to keep them down in this next volley. Actually gonna go for hull, just for lulz. This should kill them. Actually, I do sort of need the fuel, so I'm gonna go ahead and take it, although I would have killed their asses in that next volley. No doubt about that. Let's go ahead and fix, there's a hull, I believe, in here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Let's go ahead and fix this surveillance as well. And let's get 2 guys on that so they don't take as much damage. Okay, get them in the med bay. Sorry about the little pause there. I had to pause for a little bit. But yeah, let's go ahead and get everything repaired. And let us make our jump. Intruders on board. We're unable to jump around. Okay, well, this is kind of odd, but let's go ahead and deal with them. I'm just gonna open all the doors except for the med bay. There we are. And now we can open these 2. And I will send the Zoltan in there. Mantis in there, where are they? There's only 1? Oh, they did. How'd they kill the oxygen so quick? Okay, well that could be a problem. They're actually gonna... So there's a lot of these guys, and I'm probably gonna have to micro them so I can keep them all alive. There's a lot of them, incidentally. So let's go. Let's keep on switching them. I think I can handle this, because they're gonna die eventually, yeah. And the med base should be able to fix this up. Enough. Okay, here we go. Excellent. We didn't lose anyone. We're gonna have to get that oxygen up and running as soon as possible. Especially since the med bay is starting to lose oxygen. Okay, let's go ahead and send our guys back. Heal up and let's wait out for this oxygen. Okay, excellent. I'm not sure exactly what percentage of oxygen it takes to get most of your or all your rooms just out of the lethal range. Oh no, you have to heal over. But I'm pretty sure it's like maybe even 15 or 20%, maybe even 10%. I'm not sure. Those would make sense as numbers, I guess. Weird random event to disable sensors. I mean, I guess it does. It does make dealing with intruders a bit more difficult, but not that much if you have at least a med bay. So they have a missile. Can't actually do any damage past our shields unless our shields get damaged from this weapon. So we just have to focus on getting the missile down. Thankfully it missed. That's actually really nice. Let's go on and take down their weapons as well as take down 5 rooms, all of the important ones really. And they still have their missile, which I kind of find amazing since we beat the crap out of those weapons, but hey, whatever. And it's actually attacking more than I wanted to. So now it's definitely down. They're giving us an okay amount of scrap, but I sort of need to get fuel, so I'm going to go ahead and take that. And we actually didn't get fuel. It seems like a pretty even side thing. Let's see, we got the hull. Let's quickly get out of here so we can heal up because we do not want our Zoltan dying, that's for sure. Let's get our crew all ready here. I definitely prefer the med bay. Sucks to lose crew from random events, but at least I'm more used to it's more useful in a variety of situations. So we have a pretty decent store here. I could go ahead and get the heavy laser. No, I can't actually. I don't have enough. Looking for a one power weapon. The stun bomb would be nice with a teleporter. And they do have a teleporter. Unfortunately, I can't sell anything to get that. Hacking stun is pretty interesting. That would make hacking really powerful. Advanced FTL demon. FTL jammer, nah. Yeah, I'm just gonna heal up, I guess. Nothing to sell. Heal up, get some fuel. And let's get going. Go ahead and make our way to the stress beacon. I'm probably gonna want to upgrade engines soon enough because it'll be nice. These can't actually do anything. I have to power on my oxygen. The missile is the only threat, really. If it takes down our shields, then we'd be in a bit of trouble, but it's a pretty low chance of happening, and nice we dodged it. So let's hope we can take it out next. Okay, so we did take all their weapons. We didn't take out their shields, but when their weapons and piloting are down, we have all the time in the world, really. So let's go ahead and take out the shields next, and they should die very quickly. Yeah. Nice, nice. We've gotten very lucky for this run. We're doing very successfully, but I'm not saying that's completely on skill. We got a pretty decent run. I'll go ahead and give them fuel. And they gave us more than an equal amount, much more than an equal amount of fuel. So those are interesting. They seem to be pretty consistently giving a bonus if you're willing to invest your time without those resources. I have, of course, had a few where got nothing in return, but it's not the end of the world. And this is a very easy ship. They have nothing really to damage us. So let's go ahead and take out like a super lot of their systems. Yeah, that's a lot. No doubt about it. And I'm just gonna hull damage them because I don't often do that much, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it, have some fun. Let my shields recharge a bit, and boy did we get a lot of scrap. Can't wait to find another store. Would have gladly taken that crew teleporter, but alas, we'll just have to wait a bit more. I could go ahead and upgrade shields once again. Let's go ahead and I'll sell 10 missiles. Take that extra scrap, and I'm actually gonna go ahead and go to the slug controlled nebula because we're doing really well. So I'm gonna go ahead and take out the make my way to the more hostile sectors. So this is an interesting layout. We have to go the direct path for 2 jumps, and we're running out of fuel. So if I don't find a shop soon, I'm gonna be pretty upset that I gave that fuel to that person. Although we have so much scrap. Let's engage the slug ship. Okay, I really need a shop, so if there's not a shop nearby, I'm getting a bunch of adjacent beacons, so I should be able to do this. We have intruders, and they're mind controlling. That could be very obnoxious. I'm going to want to take out the mind control as soon as possible, because it's going to be a little bit until they take out our shields. And they also took out our med bay, which is obnoxious, to say the least, so... Okay, let's go ahead and fight the rest of the intruders. We do not want them to come. Oh, so they're all ganging up in there. That's going to be annoying. It looks like we're going to lose our shields, which is not the end of the world. It's just this next. Man, not having medbay is really sucky. That was a nasty combination by them. I'm gonna go ahead and send my guy over because I think we'll be fine without damage. Oh, okay, we gotta make sure our Zoltan doesn't die. Let's go ahead and take out the mind control, and then take out both the shields and weapons and mind control some more. Okay, so they're ions down, but we're gonna have to endure a few. We're gonna have to endure a few dual laser shots to see where they go. The engine's not the worst. Okay, so we should be able to take care of these guys. Thankfully, they don't have another teleporter because that would be deadly without having a medbay. No doubt about it. And let's make our way to repair the engines. and the shield after the slug is done. And we should be able to... Oh, I didn't time it out. That's too bad. Okay, so our crew is dangerously low, and they have their weapons back, so I'm going to want to take out their shields and their weapons. It looks like they might have an NG. Actually, I should just... let's see where these lasers are going. For the weapons, that's okay. There is a fire on weapons, so I'm going to go ahead and not open the doors, because those are broken, but that's actually... This is not that great. I'm going to go ahead and take out weapons just to be safe. I could have went for the hull, but I'm just being safe because I don't want to take too much damage from that. I have to repair my shield from that dual laser, so let's... They're repairing again. Oh, they just mind control, almost killed off my own crew. That was very bad. And where... Open the doors! Okay, I'm taking it... This is really annoying. We're going to lose our shield damage, and we're losing more weapons because of this stupid fire that I never actually got because the doors were broken. Okay, so... I do not want to have my crew in the same area. So I'm going to send my Zoltan to fix it. And send my Mantis in here. They're going to mind control soon enough. I might just want to... Yeah, I might just want to jump out of here. It's not worth losing the crew. Although I really need the fuel. Let's see if there's a store nearby. Can't jump out of here. Can jump out of here. Let's see. Store! Thank goodness. Okay, so... That was a nasty combination. Mind control and tacking the medbay. That is brutal, to say the least. Distracts and buoys, nah. Defense scrambler, that is a good augment, no doubt about it. I could get a true teleporter. Don't really need the system repair drone, so I'm gonna go ahead and sell that. And the charge laser, the laser charger is good. It's just, it takes an extra 2 power, so it doesn't work that well. All of these take 2 power. What the heck? Stop doing that to me. Let's see. Okay, well, first of all, we need to buy some fuel. Buy all the fuel. And let's go ahead and... I mean, I don't have many augments, so I'll go ahead and get the defense scrambler, but I don't even have missiles, so... I'll get the crew teleporter. Use it later. I'm not going to use it right away, but I'll have it for later use. And let's go ahead and get everyone healed up. We lost probably like an average of 80% or 75% of all the crew's health. It's not comforting, that's for sure. And Emma over here is working on the weapons while they get healed up. Then Emma will surely heal up herself, don't worry. And we're also going to fix the shield. Should be pretty quick. Let's go on, get James over here to help Emma while she heals up. And there we go. Good as new, in a jiff. Yes, indeed, in a jiff. Don't think there's anything else I want to buy at the store. I could go ahead and heal, I guess. Even get drone control, to be honest. But I kind of just want to upgrade... What does this come with? Combat drone, it's not bad, but... I think I might want hacking, to be honest. I don't believe the charge laser is any better than the hull laser. Although, actually, it might be. But I'd have to be spending money. I'm just going to keep the hull laser. And it is nice to be able to get those kill shots. Go ahead and heal, actually. Despite the chance of getting that extra event, maybe, to get my hull repaired. But I'm going to go ahead and, let's see, is there another shop? There is another shop. So I'm going to go ahead and save, actually. Save the... Let's see, where... I think I can make both those beacons. Save the scrap, make it to the next store, see what we can get. Also get some more fuel, I'm going to need that. And let's destroy this. This ship should be easy. They have a flak one. Burst Laser Mark III, which is scary, but our weapons should be able to go off before it, I'm pretty sure. So we'll just go right for the weapons. We did hit very, very slowly. And the burst laser is still powered on, so this is gonna be brutal. Hit the shields. That's not the worst. It's gonna be a while until it comes back on, so let's see. Okay, we got our oxygen taken down, so let's go ahead and repair that. And we should be able to take him out. Yeah, so right here. No, I'm not accepting it. I want fuel, so let's see if this guy gives us fuel. Let's go ahead and repair the oxygen too. We do get fuel, so we don't have to spend that much at the store, which I'm happy about. And let's go ahead and get James healed up while Emma and Nick me repair. That was quick. Good job, guys. Could use an extra crew, maybe to get surveillance. And obviously the boarding crew would be nice, because I have the teleport. Continue. This is a big scary slug cruiser. And they have a lot of weaponry to take out their shields, so we're going to want to get rid of that as soon as possible. They also have 3 shields, so that's pretty rough. I might actually consider jumping out of here. Let's hope this doesn't attack weapons. Okay, we did miss. Okay, so we have our first volley, thankfully. And let's go ahead and... hopefully they don't cloak. Okay, let's pike beam the important system. So we got the weapons down mostly, so we shouldn't be as crippled as we were before in terms of defense. And we've been getting some lucky dodges, so I'm glad for that. Our evade is pretty high, so I guess that does account for it. And let's go ahead and go for the same. Unfortunately, we aren't going to be able to stack our shield damage, and we actually did less this time, but one more volley and the ship should be down. Although they have... no, actually not really. They have the 2 ions, which will do decent damage unless they miss, like they just did to our shields. But we can, in this next volley, we should be able to kill them. So let's see what happens. No, I don't trust these slug crews. I don't trust them because it's random and I need fuel, first of all. So let's go to the store just in time, and we can get some more things. Let's see, maybe buy some crew. And, ooh. Another stun bomb. I don't want that. What I do want, though, is some nice missile things. Repair arm, not that great. Battery charger in conjunction with the backup battery could be useful. Let's see what this drone control comes with. Just the system repair, not that great. Although I could get, let's see what sector we're on. We're on sector 5. I'm considering getting the Iron Blast Mark II. And perhaps replacing it with the Hull Laser 1, but let's see. Let's just do a little math right here. We can get 3.5 shots with the Ion Mark II, which can do 3 shield damage, which I guess is... This has the potential of doing 4 shield damage, though, because lasers do 1 to 2 shield damage depending on how much the shield has, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I'm going to keep the hull laser. I think that's a better choice. And also I'm keeping money that way too. Let's go ahead and get some fuel though. Fix up the rest. And I'm going to go ahead and upgrade. Do I want to get hacking or backup battery? Yeah, I'll get the backup battery. I guess that can be useful with our teleporter. So I'll get that. Let's go ahead and upgrade our ship now. Get a second layer of shields. And I don't have enough power just yet to get that, but I'm gonna go look for some more scrap so we can upgrade power and get the third layers of shield. Rather, third layer, not the second. They have some decent weaponry, but we have some decent shieldry. Decent shieldry versus decent weaponry. Let's see what wins. I also have better weaponry, to be honest. Let's go ahead and go for the... They have fire bombs, which is a bit scary, but... Okay, did they miss? They hit our med bay. So let's go ahead and air that out. Don't actually need to air out that much, but... The fire will probably do damage to our med bay, no doubt about it, but we'll get rid of it quickly. And we'll just pay attention to see if it goes into the teleporting room. It should be coming out any time now. I'm actually going to go forward piloting. And there we go. So we can let them live, but no, I'm not going to. Good thing they missed. Also, the fire just went out. So let's get oxygen back up in here. And we should be able to kill them with these next two hull things. And since those didn't hit, we have the pike beam to finish them off. Let's repair the medbay really quickly, and we can go ahead and upgrade our power so we can get our evade. Been really neglecting it lately. Send everyone back. I'm actually a very big proponent for evade, but when you have the money to get the shield upgrade, I would go for that. It's just you shouldn't be too greedy and only go for shield upgrades when you can afford evade, because the evade will help take a lot of will alleviate what could be snowballing missile shots or even laser shots. Okay, so they have a teleporter and they have two manti, so I'm actually going to send all my crew here to attack. Get them off soon, and then hopefully we don't get shot by a missile. Got to pay attention to where that hits. And then I will go ahead and go for shields first, I guess. Let's see. It's going for a systemless room, which I'm grateful for. We killed both manti, which I'm happy as well. But let's go ahead and heal our crew, because we do not want them dying to like a bomb or something. And let's go ahead, go for the shields. Okay, I have to go for the shields with my pike beam. Reason being because we didn't actually do any damage to it, and they took a lot of our weapon damage out. So let's go ahead and heal the guys up while our Zoltan repairs. Unfortunately, their missile isn't down. Let's see, where's it go? Okay, it did miss. Excellent. Despite having the lower evade. Okay, so they're doing ion damage to our shields, but I mean to our engines. It's not the end of the world. I'm gonna wait for my pike beam to come up again. Let's hopefully we can evade this, and we don't. It goes for the shields. That's obnoxious. This weapon, is it Artemis? Is that why it's doing two? I guess I might as well try to shoot to it at the same time. Let's go for shields. Yeah, we didn't end up hitting it. Not very likely. Let's see, where's this missile going? Okay, did miss. Awesome. Poor Mantis crew is dazed for 15 seconds. Actually, let's go ahead. Okay, now our oxygen's low. This missile is destroying us, making quick work out of us. There's a fire in the oxygen room, so I'm going to go ahead and drain that out, even though it's not the best idea. That's pretty risky business. But we should be okay. Unless our Sultan gets hit in the face with another missile. This missile is getting just the right systems. Good for you, missile, but it's kind of being a little bit obnoxious. Let's go ahead. I'm going to I need to get the shields out. You know, I'm actually just going to go brute force. Go for the hull. And then let's go for weapons next. Got the missile. Should have went for the weapons, honestly, first. But let's go ahead and repair our engines and then our oxygen bay. Because that is slowly but surely decreasing. Let's go ahead and send our little repair team. Okay, so they do have another missile up. Let's go ahead and go for the hull. Let's see if we can get at least the shields rid of. If we should be able to kill them now. Excellent. Took a lot of hull damage from that Artemis missile, which is Not great. Not the end of the world. Let's go ahead and repair everyone up. Or heal everyone up. Don't have any energies to repair. It's healing when it's humans and other organics. As Mass Effect likes to call them, organics. Asynthetics. And I'm going to go ahead and get some evade, because that, if there was anything that battle taught me, is that I need to get my evade up to dodge those missiles. You see, like, evade, shields will do well for you, but evade will not get, shields will not block missiles, which is their sole purpose. To get through shields. There are a few more vicious beasts in the galaxy. The faltering ship armed with fire weapons using a remote hacking tool to try and disable your door system. They're going to burn you out. Okay, so there's no door system apparently. No, it's not the end of the world. Let's go ahead and use our backup battery to keep our evade up to the point where we can attack using both of our systems. We seem to work there. They can only use their beam weapons as soon as their beam weapon gets through all three of our shields, which is going to be a long time considering how we have a lot of shields, and I can't suffocate them. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. So they have 2 hull breaches in the oxygen. So it's going to quickly suck out the oxygen, but I wish the hull breaches went in somewhere else, like the shield or something. I will send another volley just to do some damage at the weapons. And whoever's in there, and it'll also delay them from using their ion Mark II to get rid of our shield. So I think I'm in pretty good control. Really, I'm just trying to suffocate them and not take any damage while I do that, because it will be a bit risky doing that type of biz, but I think I damaged someone too, so it should make them suffocate a bit quicker, I think. Depends. And I could go ahead and just use a second volley. Didn't actually do any damage there. Could have used the pike beam, but that's not the end of the world. I'm going to go ahead and use our evade so we can get our... so we can dodge these infernal ion Mark IIs. Let's see if we dodge this so we keep our shield up. No, it keeps on hitting. Looking pretty dim, rather. And let's go ahead and go for weapons. Let's see if we can get a hull breach. Nope. But we'll just laser it for fun. Okay, so we're gonna get our shields back up. They should be suffocating soon enough. And let's go ahead and get the reliable power. If you guys don't know what I mean by reliable power, I mean the power that isn't gonna decay as soon as our backup battery goes away. You can finagle with your power to make it so you get the forever reactor power onto shields, which I think is important, as well as on your weapons. And then I would suggest keeping the temporary power onto engines. So we did get a lot of scrap. Glad I did take that opportunity to suffocate them. And I can go ahead and probably should have upgraded my ship power, but it's not the end of the world. They only have 2 shields, and they don't have the worst of weapons. They can get through all 3 of our shields, and once they do, the beams would wreck us, but it will be a little bit of a while. So let's go ahead and back up battery. Hopefully we can dodge one of these shots. We do, so these weapons won't do any damage. And let's go ahead and take out their shields and use the pike beam to wreck. Okay, so can take out important systems right here. I'll go ahead and do that. Then they have 1 shield and one shield, and they only have 1 beam weapon to scare us with. But while they're close, let's go ahead and get our Zoltan healed up. And there we go. I have another hull laser, so I'll go ahead and go for... Actually, I'm going to go ahead and go for the kill. This should be the kill volley if we have decent luck. Offering us fuel... Nah, I think we can get a bit more in terms of scrap. The scrap was a bit on the low side. We didn't actually. Probably should have taken the fuel and the scrap. Can use that extra 13 scrap to buy fuel, actually, when I come to think of it. So I'm going to go ahead and get... Actually, I don't really need to upgrade power just yet, because I have the backup battery. What I will go ahead and do is upgrade medbay and power, just so I can deal with boarding and whatnot easier. Don't have to stress as much about it, and so I can get those nice events, those nice blue events that are oh so delicious, and they're pretty common with the okay. They actually can't get through our shields, so I'm gonna go ahead and use our backup battery real quick though. I want to get upgraded surveillance though. I can't suffocate them again, but that would require us to endure taking a lot of missiles, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and kill them. Old-fashioned way. They still have their missile up, which is a bit scary, but they cannot... Oh, I just powered down my hull laser stupidly. Don't need that extra shield for now. Just kill him off. Didn't take too much hull damage, but we didn't get the fuel that I wanted. Let's see. Do I want to upgrade? I'll go ahead and upgrade sensors so we can see the enemy interior in case we do want to board. And I definitely want to invest in getting some crew. Also want to buy some health back. Let's see. We can go to Rock or we can go to Zoltan. I'm going to go ahead and go to Zoltan. Feel more comfortable boarding there. And there's more shops generally in the green sectors, so let's see if we can find one. Not gonna get the extra power just yet. I want to see if we can find a shop for... Okay, we'll buy that fuel. Always buy the cheap fuel. Always buy the cheap fuel. Do we have anything to sell? No. So I'm going to go ahead and go to this beacon first. Hopefully we can get some scraps so we can buy a crew member and heal. But I will just take the cheap repair, that's for sure. Unfortunately, won't be able to get a crew member. They might not even have it, and they do, sure enough, which is just to, like, spite me or something. But I will go ahead and heal one. And hopefully we can find the second shop or a third shop in here with crew members to buy. And here's the first pulsar. These things can screw you over immensely, but I'm not that worried because as long as we can get their weapons down, these things are scary. Let's see what this missile hits. Let's go ahead and actually put our backup battery. They do actually hit to our demise. Let's go ahead. I want to take out weapons because the chances are the ion pulsar will just ion one of their vital systems. And good thing we did take out weapons. Unfortunately, we have no engines to dodge that, so let's go ahead and... Actually, I'm just going to use my hull lasers. We should be able to kill them if we hit. Yeah, you guys are going to die. Alright, so that was an easy pulsar. We did take damage, no doubt about it, but we did get some fuel and some... we got some fuel as well. We got to help repair that hull because it's destroying us. Okay, let's go ahead, not take damage from there. Yeah, so that was handled pretty well. That's what I'm trying to say. I want to get everything repaired and not try to get the minimal amount ion before we jump out of here. Let's see, is there a shop? Nah. And of course we have a lot of scrap to afford that extra crew member if we want to get that. Which I will want to. Maybe a rock. A rock would be nice, as well as another manti. It'd be nice to have 2 more crew. The ideal situation I can think of is get an NG and another Mantis. That would be excellent because then we can put the NG on weapons and have our 2 Manti to board. Now let's wait to get our shields up. I don't want to jump into... Okay, so this thing keeps on freaking ioning us. Okay, let's go ahead and jump just before... Yeah, let's jump out of here. Go to the nebula, see what there is. Okay, so... Oh god, so this is one of the less ideal situations to not have shields up. Okay, so these will do damage. Okay. Do we have both layers? Okay, so we didn't take any damage, luckily, from that. They have a lot of ion, though. They have a lot of shield depleting weapons, so this is going to be pretty scary. I'm going to go ahead and get our evade up because I want to get that. Okay, so we did manage to dodge both of those two. Thank God for our high evade. I hope they don't have high evade too, because they have high everything else. High drones, high weapons, and high shields. So I'm going to go ahead. Probably what's more important is taking out the drones, but also shields. Nevertheless, let's go ahead and okay, we did get rid of them, but we didn't do too much damage to each system, and we didn't get rid of their shields. So they have 7 upgraded shields, and they also have an upgraded piloted system, which is really lame, to be honest, but not the end of the world. We have our second volley up, so let's go ahead and attack the shield so we can be a bit more damaging with our weapons. And I'll go ahead and... They have level 3 piloting, actually. So they still have 50% evade. It would so seem. Let's go ahead and get our shields up. That's not as important. And we should be able to kill them, actually, with this next volley. So it's not the end of the world. We managed to get very lucky with our dodges, that's for sure. And now we've gotten some more fuel. We're out of the uncomfortable zone with fuel, which is always nice. Send everyone back. I'm actually going to stop the series here, and I'll see what happens in part 2. Thanks again, everyone, for watching our series. If you have any suggestions for my videos, go ahead and leave them in the comments. Also, go ahead and discuss in the comments like what you think might have made me win / lose that run, because when you look back at this game, I'm not sure if any of you play chess, but basically when you look back at FTL and chess games, you can analyze and find one pivotal moment which was the biggest mistake and what basically caused you to spiral down and lose the whole match / run. So I'm sure you guys have your own opinions on that, because this is a very decision-heavy game, and basically that's what makes up most of the game. So the whole run is dictated on decision and a bit of luck. So if you guys think any of my decisions caused me to make any stupid, caused me to lose, then go ahead and I'd love to discuss that, because I'm no means perfect or always making the best statistical decisions in this game. And I'd love to learn different perspectives and what you guys would do more. But enough of that. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you guys in the next episode, and take care.